My name is Haley Karuga, and I'm doing this research topic over REM sleep and non-REM sleep. I have decided to do this particular one just because I was really fascinated that REM sleep has more to do with your memory and your immune system and just the negative effects that could happen if you're not getting enough good, deep REM sleep. So, with that being said, I wanted to start off with non-REM sleep, which is called dreamless sleep. Now, this doesn't mean that dreams aren't happening. It just means that you don't really remember what's happening during this stage of sleep. There are three different types of stages that are occurring during non-REM sleep, and we cycle through these stages where each cycle lasts roughly about 90 minutes to 110, and will repeat through the night. Light sleep is going to be the first one, which is the transition between being awake and asleep. It typically only lasts between 1 to 7 minutes, and when awakened in this state, might feel as if no sleep had really taken place. Restful sleep is going to be the second one, which is the slowing down of the brain waves and your eyes stopping its movement. This stage lasts roughly about 25 minutes. And then you'll roll into deep sleep, which is where your muscles are recovering, they're growing, and your immune system is really strengthening. This is the stage where your muscles are as relaxed as they're going to be. Your heart rate is as slow as it's going to be, along with breathing very slow, than your breathing being very slow more than it would be during any other sleep stage. Things like sleepwalking or night terrors are probably going to take place during this stage of sleep. After this, you roll into REM sleep, also known as rapid eye movement, which is going to be the fourth stage of sleep where the most dreams are going to take place. And unlike the other three stages of sleep, your muscles are actually paralyzed so you don't reenact your dreams and fall out of bed and hurt yourself. Now, while the other stages show slower brain movements, and this brain is actually highly active during the stages, along with your eyes moving in a rapid movement and all over direction, and your breathing becoming a bit more rapid as well. This stage also plays a big role in energy conservation and memory consolidation. Now, why is this important for us? Well, if you're not getting enough sleep, not being able to enter REM sleep could end up having some negative and serious impacts such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease, along with depression, to say the least. People who drink alcohol or use drugs may not find it hard to fall asleep, but for the later stages of sleep, it could cause problems with the restorative stages, which could include memory loss, along with a risk for dementia of not getting enough sleep years later down the road, and then coping skills, reflexes may reduce. It's also going to have an impact on you for the day, more than likely having a hard time concentrating or just having a poor memory. Um, so, how much sleep should we really be getting? Adults between the ages of 18 and 64 should be getting roughly 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. But as you get older, you'll find that it's harder to get the deep, restful sleep from stages 3 and 4, more so than spending your time in 1 and 2. But there are some things that you can do to make sure you are getting a good night's rest, starting off with no lights in the room, making sure that it's nice and cool and quiet. And then next, trying to start a nice sleep schedule, picking out what time you're going to bed to what time you're waking up in the morning, and making sure that it's the same every single day. Making sure you're not sleeping in on the weekends, even if it sucks, to ensure that you stay on a good sleeping path. Having a cup of coffee in the morning may not be too bad, but steering clear from caffeinated products later in the afternoon will help to keep you up a good schedule in place. Drinking alcohol can also deter you from getting a good REM sleep, causing you to wake up in the middle of the night to need to use the bathroom more. Trying to avoid spicy foods and a bit heavy, like fried foods, an hour before bed will also help out a little bit. Um, and instead of watching TV or playing on your phone before you go to bed, maybe start a different routine like taking a hot bath or a shower, reading a book, not a tablet, a book, so that there's no light shining in your eyes, keeping you awake and sending different signals to your brain that it is not time for bed, that it is time to be awake. And that is my research topic on REM/non-REM sleep. Thank you very much.